Fusion, Bunny Brunel. We're going to talk about your bass.
Yes, it's something that I designed the first time. The Bunny Brunel bass was made by, I didn't even say my name right, the Bunny Brunel bass was designed for Gibson, 1986. And they did it for 5 years. There's few people around the world that are playing some of those. They were not really making, too many of them. You have, like, for instance, Kyle Eastwood, the son of Clint Eastwood, was one of my students, so he bought he has 3 of them. If you see Kyle Eastwood, you'll see he's playing a Bunny Brunel Gibson, So then after 5 years, they were not really making it, so I told Henry, that was the owner, say, Henry, you're not making the bass, so sign that paper, you don't owe me anything, I don't owe you anything, so I just left like that, which is good because I still have my name. I know some people like Tobias, Steinberger, they lost their name with that company. Anyhow, so I went with Carbon just after that I was with them about 20 years. They did a great job. This is a great company,
Alan Holdsworth was a
Yeah,
Carbon
I'm the one who introduced Alan Holdsworth to Carbon, as well as Frank Gambale. I'm the one who got those people in that company. And anyway, so they do a great job, but they never really copied my original design. They wanted to put their headstock, pointy. I don't really like it, whatever. Great sound, great preamp, everything perfect. Just didn't look the way I wanted. So finally, after 20 years, I went with ESP. So they made the Bunny Brunel LTD model, and I just gave him the Gibson, and they copied exactly my bass. And on top of it, what is great, they put like a Aguilar electronic on it, pickup and electronic, and all hip shot. And I love it because hip shot, usually when you have a Fender mechanic, they're quite big, you cannot put more than 4 in line. But hip shot made the same shaft, everything the same, but he made the slightly smaller the key, so I was able to put 5 in line, with I think looks better. For me, a caricature of a bass is like that with a peg, having them all over the, so I really love. They did a killer.
And that's what makes a custom guitar, because it's what speaks to you,
Yeah,
visually
exactly.
and feeling with your hands and how it fits and
Yes.
easy to tune or
Yes.
grab or whatever.
Exactly. But as I said, the Carbon was easy to place and good, but it didn't look the way I wanted to make it look. And that if you look at the Bunny Brunel, LTD, it's really look
When
fantastic.
you started playing bass guitar, did you build your first bass?
No, I didn't. I played for a long time with I still have that bass. I have a 65 Precision Fender, and I had a pickup. I put a neck pickup and a bridge pickup, trying to find out to make the sound. And I took off the fret, myself, put some bondo and all that. And I was playing for a long time with a Fender. When I joined Chick Corea in 1978, that's the bass I play. There's a lot of video, you can see me. I'm playing that Precision Fender. But the problem with Fender is like there is no preamp, there is no sound. So you have to have outboard gear, and you have to crank up the EQ all the time, because there's no sound out of those instruments. So I wanted to change that. And also the problem is the balance. If you put a strap and put a Fender around your neck, it does like falls like. So I'm the first one who actually designed a bass with a longer horn. 1986, there was nobody. You put my bass on, you can put it like that, like it doesn't fall. So the bottom part of the body is actually a Precision. I just changed the cutaway is lower, and the horn is longer. It goes up to the octave right there. And you can see now most new company, they're actually doing the horn. They finally realized that for the balance, you need to have a longer horn.
You can always tell a master musician by the way they describe their instruments in such a technical way, it reveals that you have an engineering mind and a mathematical mind.
Yes, yeah, I had to change the thing, you know, it's just like I was practicing 8-10 hours a day, you know, and then you end up having a carpal tunnel because of the position. Most people play the bass in like that, you know, they're playing with then, you know, and then you have problems here, problem there. So I did it that you can do that. If you look at the old video of myself playing the Fender, I actually use I had a volume pedal, and I had the body, and I'm playing the body almost vertical, you know, like that. There was no angle on this
Robert
hand.
DeLeo does that too. Do you ever watch Robert DeLeo play bass?
So-
Stone Temple Pilots?
so-
It's almost upright. when he's
Exactly.
playing it,
Yeah, because like that, there's no angles. You're not angling that. You're not angling this one, so you have no problem. So it's easier to go up and down on the neck, and so that's why I designed the bass that it was even easier to use, because you put it on and it stays perfectly. You got some slope on your body and all that. So that's why I did it. I was not happy with a Fender shape.
Very cool. Well, thank you
Thank
for
you,
sharing
Bunny.
some of your secrets with us.
We love talking to scientists.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever, you know. So
Thank you.
it's hard to make it right. You know, if you practice 8-10 hours a day, you know, you got to make it right.
Gotta make it right.
Make it right or don't make it at all.
Make it right or
Yeah.
don't make it.
Make it Bunny's way or no way.
Or
Exactly.
the highway.
Thank you.